Hello guys, and welcome to episode 10 of my Vistula campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Soviet side. Previously, we did really well in attacking our left front. We managed to disorganize a lot of their units and break through on the highway, and you can see the just amount of units that we've reinforced with here now, which are going to eventually push on to Warsaw itself. We've also got the encirclement continuing, so hopefully all of these units will be encircled soon. Meanwhile, on the right hand side, we still have a lot to do. There's loads of units here that need movement. And the first things first, I think we're going to target this right hand side where a lot of these units are disorganized. So, I need to work out a way in which I can do the most damage with these units. And I think potentially if we attack the top unit, these guys might move down or to the left slightly, but we'll still be in range of our other units. Actually, maybe not, because if they move left, none of these units down here can attack, and the ones on the right will be out of range. But I still think that's the best opportunity we have to potentially push them down towards these units, and then if we do that, well, we can destroy all of them. So let's click to prepare battle. There's nothing to reinforce here, so we just auto-resolve that. Boom. They actually moved down, which is good, but our tanks ended up getting themselves surrounded. I guess that may be why they went down. Well, it works out either way. So let's go and destroy another division. Probably best to attack the 5th SS Panzer Division, then we kind of surround them. Or actually, maybe we could attack the 5th SS AA Battalion. Because if I attack this one, it might cause the AA to like jump to the top left. Whereas if I attack the right one first, these might jump over one square or something, and then we can attack them still with the 1/15th. So let's do this. We will click to prepare battle on those and just... Actually, we can't do that. We need to probably use one of these. Maybe the Guards Rifle Regiment. Yeah, so they moved across, which means we should be able to attack them here as well. Yep. The Stugs don't have any action points, so they can't join in. Boom. Goodbye, right flank. It's just gone. Beautiful. Okay, these are also disorganized, which is quite amusing. If we move these to the left, we might be able to surround those. I wonder what happens if we just plow through there. Do it. Those reinforcing phase C, so it should be fine. They kind of like flipped over. It's left the 3rd Hussars in a kind of awkward position. What do they even have? They've got a lot of these 40 mils. They've got 75 mils. They have a lot of Turans. So this is like the Hungarian armored units. Interesting. Like, there is potential we could just wipe this out, but there's no need when we can just probably surround them and then just go past them. Like, I'd rather just drive past them and let them be swallowed up than commit my action points to attacking them. But I do need to work out how to get my units out of being surrounded, because at the moment that's kind of awkward. We could just move this one up here. I should leapfrog and then surround those guys. There we go. Alright, that allows these to move up as well. And away from these fellas. Good. If we move up next to the 65th Independent Tank Regiment, then we should get them into our front line. There we go. Nice. We'll just push through here. We could also maybe go across the bridge here and use the road. So let's have a look. These can actually get really far, but it does depend, like, if there's anything over on the other side of this river, because we don't have any recon nearby. So let's just do it slowly. I'll just click around the bend here, and now we'll click slowly down here. there nothing? There's nothing. Well then, I'll take that down, thank you very much. Battlegroup Salmonnicht has just moved completely away. They're threatened by my big old push through the center here, which is very loosely defended. It's just all my recon squadrons that are zooming around all over the place, finding the information and making sure that this isn't a problem, whilst we kind of surround and clean up the pockets of resistance. That's how it's working at the moment. I may as well move these around then. Zoom, zoom, off we go. These can move all the way up as well. This is great. It may be worth actually going up here. Don't know what's there, but we might need to have like a rifle regiment or something that can defend that road against units coming down from Boki. So let's just kind of move up here. We'll move up slowly because I'm not sure if there's anything there. Nope, there's nothing. We'll keep the AT, sorry, behind the 164th, just in case something comes down. And the AAA, we'll just move them onto the road now, and we can have them move over here. The artillery, I think I should probably move down towards this front, because it's going to be more useful there than it is pushing forwards. These guys can move up, because that doesn't actually have a bombard ability. Where's the furthest this can go? Okay, so this AA. Let's just bring it down here, and we'll go up the highway. Because I just want to bring it over to the left-hand side. And this one can go down here. Whereas this AA is going to go up to the top side. This AA can come round and probably just block the bottom side in case there's any gaps left from setting up the AA near their airfield. Otherwise, the rest of these units, they can all just zoom up on this road. And the tanks and stuff can just roll across the open. It's not far from this road, so we'll probably get there in a couple turns. Let's have this one move up on our right flank there. And we'll keep these behind. And those behind. Great. We're just rolling our tanks across the open here, whilst we kind of flank on the road with all of these units. And we'll have the 164th Rifle Regiment go up to Boki here. This is cool. Our maneuvers here are very awesome. Right, this cannon brigade, I don't know what I want to do with these. Like, we have a lot of potential to attack stuff. I could hit the 541st Infantry Division, for example, with the 408th Rifle Regiment. Those can reinforce an A, but we could definitely bombard those. That would just allow the Cossack Battalion, 69, to join in Phase C, but they're really weak. So we'd just run all over these guys. If I had just infantry running forwards, we'd still win. So let's just bombard this unit and actually make that attack. We'll bring in the 70th Army HQ because it gives us a lot of mortars in Phase B. And we can also bring in the 113th Guards Rifle Regiment in B. Do it. Let's jump on in. They're going to be bringing a unit in from the left-hand side in Phase C. I didn't see what that was. Unless it's aircraft? I'm going to try and zoom out and see if what we can see. I'm kind of lost here though. I'm just looking at the back. Oh no, it looks like a... what's that? Tank Destroyer Battalion coming in? I could have a bunch of Stugs or something. I don't know. Regardless, it doesn't matter. We should win by the end of Phase B. That's probably a Phase C reinforcement. And... nice. We're on Narach Lake map. Cool. I don't think I've fought against the AI in the campaign on this map before. So, it's just going to be a bunch of infantry that we run forwards with. I bring in some snipers and stuff and work from that. So we'll just use the 1st battalion. Bring in Strelki. Actually, let's use Strelki DP. Because they'll be more efficient if I put them in like fortified positions. I am going to bring in some snipers. Just because they're going to have some support weapons, and therefore snipers will be useful for taking those out. We'll play it relatively safe. I can maybe get up onto this hill, but I won't want the sniper to do that. We'll move the sniper back, have the sniper on the back side. Bring up a normal Strelki squad here to accompany the other Strelki squad. I'm not sure where we're going to get up to here. Maybe I can move to there and then have the sniper move up. The other thing we could do is maybe bring in a few 45mm AT guns to try and snipe transports. But their support weapons are going to be better than ours, so that may be a bad idea. I may as well bring in a sniper on that left-hand side as well. Let's get one from the 2nd battalion. Cool. As for AT guns, 1st battalion's used up some of its AT guns already. Let's just put one in the top of there. I'll have one in the mid. I think they'll be okay. That's why I'm still bringing them in. You can always just fall them back into their cover if needs be. Okay. Then aside from all that, I probably want a Strelki like out on the right hand side. And I guess we'll just need more for the town engagements. Maybe just mortars would be a good idea, actually. Yeah, we'll bring in a mortar at the start, and I'll also use a supply truck. Actually, no, I'm not going to use mortars. The reason I'm not going to use mortars is because they have mortars, and they're going to be persistently counter-battering us, so that's probably a bad idea. Whereas if we can break down their front line with overwhelming infantry, that's going to be a lot better for us. So we'll just bring in a couple more Strelki DP for both of these towns and go from there. Good, let's launch the battle. I could have maybe squeezed my troops up a bit more so that we had a better chance to get to these towns before the enemy, but I think there are no bullets anyway, so it won't make too much of a difference. So the snipers moving up into position will help us quite a bit. This we're going to move to there manually and unload. Otherwise they would have unloaded early unnecessarily. So a lot of infantry here. It's a lot of motorcycles as well. Alright, let's just unload these into the buildings close by. I'm going to move that sniper back because it's probably going to die otherwise. And they brought in a flak 20mm truck. That's cheating. That is cheating. Well, at least I got the 45mm there to help out. Well, we won't use APCR. We captured the left side nicely. Let's bring in a few more units to just capitalize on that. And we also managed to put some pressure on the right hand side early, so Strelki DP died in the open, that's okay. Acceptable losses at this point. Hopefully that 20 mil gets wrecked. That's trying to kill the 20 mil truck for us. Good. This AT gun, it's a good job we brought it in. A very good job we brought it in. Let's start moving up with the Strelky. We may as well move up with the sniper. I may as well move up this sniper. It just seems they've used like a lot of recon units, so it's actually worked in our favor. We're going to win this very quickly. I thought that 20 mil would be dead by now. Finally it's dead. I can move my sniper over there though. That will help at range. Bring in some more Strelky to capture this town. Killed that transport before it unloaded. That's nice. That sniper's not going to be able to be targeted as well, because none of these have the range to engage them. Oh, that Strelky needs to get into cover. Never mind, he's dead. He's a goner. If we get into these buildings, they'll probably stop to attack us, so that's good. Fantastic. Victory in 13 minutes. We're demolishing their grenadiers in the center. I can have the Strelky move all the way up here. Alright, this can move up and probably target the reinforcing road into that town. Alright, let's now move these up to the edge of the town here as well. Those need to fall back. They're probably dead though. Do I have more Strelky DP? I've got a couple more. These will need to unload as well. Otherwise they will die unnecessarily. I can also move out the sniper to a point where they can shoot. There's something wrong with these sniper squads, I feel, at the moment. Maybe it was firing and I just couldn't see the animation. Yeah, it's definitely firing. I think just when the other one's dead, like the other soldier in the sniper squads are dead, they don't have like the sniper shot or animation sound. It's kind of odd. Oh no, that's Saki. DP is in a bad spot. He's in a very bad spot. Oh, Strelky DP died. Those two need to get into cover and then engage. There we go. Good. We are killing a lot of units still. We lost a few ourselves. even though the game very much in our favour right now, due to the left and right flags just not being defended. Well, that sniper's coming under mortar fire. Hopefully it doesn't hit the mark. That Strelky can run home. He can be the coward. If he arrived home on his own though, I don't think he'd be in a very good position at home. The coward who ran away. I'm just not able to get into range of that Pack 40. It'd be great if we could. Although I feel like we're gonna get fired at. That's what the sniper's there for, is to kill those kinds of squads. Well, they actually smoked off the town here, so that unit in the tower I would usually be able to shoot with the sniper, but I can't. This sniper can, so that's good. Okay, great. We're making dents on that right hand side. These snipers can unload. I can move that sniper back across. The town engagement's been pretty rough. I have enough of these snipers though. They can just demolish the rest of the units. It's only 3 minutes and 50 seconds left until we win. I don't think they have any reinforcements in Phase B. Actually, do they? And the Cossacks coming in Phase B? Regardless, doesn't really matter. The game will be over soon enough. These Strelky can run home. Goodbye. Try not to die on the way. I'm just giving them unloaded position orders. Pack 40 is going to put a shot into the Strelky there, but they should be able to get into cover. Yeah, they should be fine. Ooh, then you're going to be one man remaining again. This isn't good. Hopefully that'll just keep re-aiming rather than actually killing a unit. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this as much as I want to look elsewhere. Well, that MG is getting more than it bargained for. It may have a buzzsaw, but it's not going to buzzsaw 50 Strelky that land right next door. And they're all just running out of this, out of this town here. All these Fusiliers like, we gotta get out of here. Look at all these men that just arrived. The loud chatter of gunfire. Those poor Fusiliers getting mown down. There we go, they're all dead. And that is the end of that battle. Major victory. We lost 4 squads of Strelky DP. But damn, we killed a lot of units. Brilliant. Does that destroy them, I wonder? Yeah, the other units could only arrive in phase C. Yeah, it didn't destroy them, but it disorganized the unit at the front, which is very tempting to attack. I think we're going to do that. Water resolve. Goodbye. Pushes them back. Kind of ends up getting my unit surrounded, but it's okay. Since that's actually broken down a lot of the defense here, we could probably attack through with the 20th Tank Brigade. Like, none of these units are going to have reinforcements. So we may as well just break them down. Like, I could attack this one with 3 units, and attack this one with at least the 20th Tank Brigade. How much AT do they have? They do have Panzerfaust, so depending on the map that could be a bit awkward. Best way to do this is just probably move these forwards. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's attack these first, the ones at the bottom. They can be reinforced in phase C, but I don't think they'll survive until then. They've got Valkyr, MG34s, and the Shreks. These Valkyr are actually pretty good, but they don't have any decent, like, AT. They got close range AT. There's Valkyr and Ersatztruppen, so nothing crazy. Oh, there is, of course, the Panzer Shreks. But if we're attacking those with the motorized rifle brigades, then I guess it doesn't really matter. Do they have many mortars? They do. We're going to have way more than them in phase A though, so I think I'm probably just going to have a bunch of mortar batteries and just obliterate them that way. This tactical battle. They're going to call in some of the phase C units from the left hand side. This is actually really good because it's going to break down the whole front from right to left. If there's like no action points along this front left after we do all of these separate battles, then all that's going to happen is we're going to just kill everything. Like, literally everything is going to die this turn. This is going to be nuts. We're just destroying this front. The right crumbled, and now the whole thing is falling down like dominoes. So, let's bring in some mortars. We of course need to bring in plenty of infantry. Any decent infantry though? We do of course have the Avtos that we can push through the trees on the right hand side. So let's deploy some of those here. We'll just have a couple squads go through each of those. Alright, that's fine. Not sure we need 2 there actually. Let's put the second one here. There we go. That's a bit better. Then I'm going to have a couple mortars. Maybe 3 mortars. We can use up quite a lot of points on mortars. I think I'll spend like 30 points on mortars. And we'll just have them unload maybe here. And have the supply truck follow them up. Good. We'll set up some mortars in the middle, and we'll set up some mortars on the left. So let's do that first, and then we can sort out the rest of our units. Like, normally I would never do this. Like, the smart order is the only reason that I do this now, which is really nice. Because there's no way I'd be able to manage 3 mortar batteries while microing all of the infantry normally. Smart orders make things so much easier. Oops, I accidentally selected all of those, didn't I? I'm just deploying them in the garden so they get a bit of light cover. And I have another unit here with more mortars. Don't they have 6 mortars in each of them? Well, I think one of them didn't have any mortars at all, but we got the units for this side anyway. Okay, that's those sorted. And now we just need to spread out the infantry. So Do I have much in the way of recon? We have the Motorradvodka with M301 Razvodkas. We don't need those. So likely just going to be Strelky DP. Put 3 here. 1 in the open there. We can put 1 maybe there and 1 to push the town. These should probably start on this road. Okay, then we'll have another 3 of the Strelky DP. There's some Dozors there. Actually, these are all like Zaperli and stuff. Maybe they would be better for the towns. But then again, I don't generally get myself into closer range engagements. We'll bring in some Strelky DP. Let's do Strelky DP on the left hand side first. Because this side's going to have the longer range engagements anyway. And then we can use Strelky and Zaperli in the middle. And we'll use more Strelky here. And I'll probably just use a bunch of Zaperli in the middle. So they are part of the 12th. Okay. So that's like our entire front line more or less sorted. Now we just have spare units. We could use some leaders and stuff this time around. I know I don't use leaders that often, but that's generally because I have my units quite spread. Leaders are great when you have units like bunched up and you're making like a concentrated attack. They're not so good when you're spread out because it uses up a lot of extra resources when you'd rather just have extra infantry. So let's just bring in more Strelky. Just double up on a lot of these points. I think that's the best way to do it. So for example, I could have the Strelky Komrotti in the town. I think this is fine. Maybe I could even bring in the commander at the start. You can have the commander with the artillery, with the mortars in the center. That'll work. If I have another one, actually, we could do that with the mortars here. And we can also do it on the left-hand side. Yeah, we have 3 commanders, so may as well. Cool. Alright, let's launch the battle. That should be more than enough. We can just bring in extra stuff when we need it. I would rather see where they're concentrated first and then bring in the last couple units. Also, like after the first minute, we'll have more to bring in anyway. We're just going to have like an abundance of units in phase A. So this should be relatively simple. They will have a lot of AT guns and random stuff that we're going to have to kill. Might be a bit of a pain. But let's just keep an eye on this front line in case anything gets unloaded. Like here, for example, they were going a bit too far up. We don't want to be in range of the multiple MGs there, we'll just have them fall back. Not even sure what that IG is firing at, but whatever it's going to hit, it's going to hurt badly. Right, the left-hand side is actually looking juicy. And we can probably push all the way up here. The right-hand side's looking pretty good as well. That's a lot of units heading in there. Let's move my other Avto here. Move that Avto back, bring this one over as well. One can keep pushing up on the right-hand side where there's no units. Otherwise, this Strelky... Actually, I should probably have kept them hidden rather than running them back, because they're going to reveal themselves again and get shot by machine guns. All of these, they need to be on fire at will. Like every single mortar needs to be firing at will. Maybe even counter battering. Just get into the building there. Move these to the right hand side and we'll put lots of machine gun fire on top of the Pak 40. Probably be faster to run those manually. These need to keep running. Okay, never mind. They're dead. These ones can run away as well. Oh, pioneers, that's not good. Get away from those. Oh no, they're dead. Not good. Alright, well please. Bring the Strelki DP over. Alright, so we've managed the initial engagements. Now I can start bringing in some extra stuff. We just need more rifles. We're just going to bring that in, so that's no longer an option. Let's bring in some more stuff here. Right, so what I'm doing here, the Avtos can kill the Valkyr. The Avtos are engaging them with their machine gun at range. Actually, I probably want to move that back if the IG is going to get involved. We're going to need more infantry on this right-hand side, more Mott Avtos, I think. Also, these Strelki are dead. They're so dead. There's so many Valkyr there. Wow. Alright, those can actually deploy on the hill. Yeah, these can all deploy in here. There's just a lot of units. This Pioneers are going to jump across and engage Mesoperli. Hopefully the Mesoperli will win. Probably going to have to kill whatever's there. Move that across and that across. We're being counter-batteried. Let's put mine onto counter-battery there. Move the supply truck to one side. Yeah, my Mesoperli won. They were more healthy. Right, let's unload these lot, and I'm going to give them attack orders. And these ones can all just move to the edge here, although the Valkyr at range will melt them. Right, these need to fall back. Yeah, they're going to get demolished otherwise. Gonna have to save my mortars, I think. They're probably getting charged right now. Yeah, so this is ideal range engagement for the Valkyr, which is kind of annoying. We do have the veterancy bonus, but not sure if that's going to be enough. Like over time they'll win that. Just gotta stay out of line of sight of any IGs that we see. Right, we are winning. Yeah, the fact we have some veterancy and they don't is a big difference. Alright, let's try and get across there, and we'll have an Avto kind of follow that up, and we'll try and push through all the way on that right side. We are starting to break down their initial forces, and then we have the advantage from here on anyway. So, this is all good so far. No idea what killed my mortars though. I'm guessing it was enemy mortars. But my mortars aren't firing, and they would be in range if it was. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, doesn't really matter. We will just bring in some more infantry for the town engagement. Those Strelki can run back. Let's have these Trauki push forwards. That's a Valkyr. They are dead. Very dead. Well, that's an MG, I guess. Actually, at that range, they're going to demolish us. We need to get within the 100 meter range. There we go. Get the SMGs to finish them off. Look how much damage they did. That's just because of the MP44. Oh, we captured an Opel Blitz. Don't mind if I do. Drive that back to my mortars for unlimited supply. At the moment, I'm just looking for more units I can bring in that are like rifle units. And so far, I'm just not finding any. I think my mortars are doing a good job. We want to be moving away from these Valkyr. That's not a good engagement range for us. Oh, we lost Strauki DP on the left. Okay. Tempted to bring in the M301 Radvedkas, because they are expendable units. Let's do it. Oh, that one died. I was hoping I'd be able to get them out of there. Obviously not. Oh, that's already used up its ammunition, so do we have any more? We do. Have that move out of the way. Alright, time to push onto this flag. I'll leave those ones in the heavy cover. Any healthy squads can continue moving forwards. I'm surprised those Avtos won. That's not a good engagement range for us at all. Get out of line of sight. Alright, let's unload these, and then we can use the M2A1 Radvedkas or M3A1 Radvedkas to just run down the IG. That last shot hit in my unit. Come on, let's get him. Oh, that's annoying. It's gonna pin my men. Ah, I should always fall back the units that are low on health, if I can. Been a little bit lacking on that. Like this unit, for example. They can run home. I Do we have any more of those? Oh, we do. Nice. Let's bring in a few more of those. We do have some dozers we could use as well. Just unload all the dozers and then just use the APCs. Might as well unload those. These can all push across towards this flag. Great, we'll bring in another supply there. Move those back. This has been a tough old fight. Yeah, let's unload all of these. Get the Dozor squad, or the BA-64B squad to move up. And the Dozors, we can just spread out, I guess. Doesn't really matter too much where we put them. They can just find and kill stuff for us. And one of them died, unfortunately. Goodbye, IG. We're so spread out across his front, that's ridiculous. Oh, that unit got killed before it unloaded. I think that's probably going to die, I would assume. Yeah. And that's not the way I expected it to die, but yeah, it died. Right, let's go run down this IG. And there's SVTs firing as well from the Motorrazvidka. These can run away. Those may as well move forwards. Ooh, actually I might have killed them by doing that. We'll keep them in cover. Oh, their Strelky DP died as well. Oops. Oh well, we killed an IG. Come round over here. Get away from the Pack 40. What we want to do. There's Valkyr. So strong. At that range at least. 300 meter range, Valkyr are the best troops. Well, maybe not as strong as some other units with MP44s, but pretty strong. MP44s are king. This is a little risky because I don't know where the Valkyr are, and we might get too close to them and then take like their AT grenades to the face, which is not good. Right, I need these mortars to target that. We've got 140 points, but I think I've brought in most things. So we could bring in the Zis 3s. Let's see if 5 mortars is good enough to kill an IG. I don't think they're quite on target though. It moved forwards after it stopped firing. Moving backwards again. Gonna need another supply truck here. Right, hopefully we hit it. We will see. 15 seconds to go. Would like to kill it if we can. But not a single direct hit. We did target behind it, but still. Oh dear. That's quite something. Anyway. 19 minutes, 17 seconds. It was a jolly good battle. We did lose quite a lot of stuff. A lot of Strelki. A lot of these trucks don't really count. So that's fine. Loads and loads of kills. Lovely. So we lost 12, 13 units. We push those back. And they're actually disorganized, so we could just wipe them out. I could also just commit into Gruppe Eich and just wreck the Panzer IVs with the 2 T-34 divisions here. We could also destroy the Armoured Artillery Regiment. There's lots of opportunity. And the thing is, as we continue to attack into these, like if I attack this, it's going to pull in units from the left here. So yeah, it's just going to constantly snowball across the front as we continue to make attacks. To the point where this is just decimated. And the only thing that will be in our way is the Panthers, which will likely end up getting surrounded. So yeah, we're doing really well. We've got a lot more attacks to make this turn, I think. But that's it for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.